and removing myself in 3, 2.
Hello, my name is Omaima Rojbani. I'm a distribution renewals lead for Middle East and Africa here at Cisco. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. And today I'm going to take you through how you can drive your profitability with security renewals. So the agenda that I picked up for you today, I'm going to take you through our security renewal strategy, how you can increase your profitability, and why renewing security opportunity is important for you as a partner and for you as a customer. So let's go and see what is the successful way to renew your security renewals. So we have 4 pillars, and first and foremost, you need to align with Cisco Security Renewal Specialists and with Comstor Renewals team. These 2 teams, they will help you initiate your renewal process, will help you with the contract information. If there is something missing there, they will help you with the quotation, with the pricing, and with the discount, and they will support you until you close that opportunity and deliver the booking to Cisco. Then, of course, for you to be able to deliver a successful opportunity and a successful booking, you will need to engage in advance. And why do we recommend you to engage in advance is because if they have implemented the solution successfully, and if there is no problems to renew the licenses or the subscription before the expiry date. And of course, if there is an opportunity for you to co-term or to cross-sell or to upsell or to position an enterprise agreement, then engaging in advance will ensure that you are giving enough time for your customer to evaluate the proposal and think about it. And of course, for us to be able to engage our team with the customer and to explain what is the solution and what are the values. And we will make sure that we will place the order before the contract expiration of that specific license or subscription. Then use Cisco Ready and PXP to review your pipeline to receive the business intelligence and insight to action on your renewals. So I'm going to repeat that. 3, 2, 1. Use Cisco Ready and PXP to review your pipeline, receive the business intelligence and insight to action your renewals, and track your rebates. These are 2 great tools for you to look at your renewal pipeline and to see the information across different sales motion. Then, of course, once you're accessing those tools, try to think about reviewing the entire customer's install base. And why we want you to do that? So we want you to not just look at the current quarter, but we want you to also look at the next quarter and for the next 12 months, and even the next 2 to 3 months if you are thinking about positioning an enterprise agreement. You can also go back to your customers and ask for a letter of authorization, and this will help you, or this will give you the visibility into the contracts that you own and you don't own as well. With that letter of authorization, you will be able to see things that are not under your scope, and then you will start planning to co-terminate everything and organize that install base and deliver a better customer experience. Once you review that install base, try to understand how many licenses does the customer have, how many subscriptions, how many renewal expiry dates, and start thinking about positioning an enterprise agreement, okay? This is a great way, of course, to organize the customer's install base, and it has lots of other benefits and values. And in the next slides, I'm going to show you what kind of values it can provide to the customers and for you as a partner. So whenever there is a la carte renewal, ask yourself a question: is this something that I can turn to an enterprise agreement or not? If yes, then go for it. If not, then think about a co-termination and consolidation. And this is also another great way. So after reviewing the customer's install base, you have seen how many expiry dates you have there. You have seen how many contracts, right? So start to think about co-terminating all the expiry dates into one single expiry date for the customer. And this will increase your profit. How? Because when you are selling 12 months contract, it's not the same as when you are selling a 15 months contract or 12 months contract, depending on the co-termination date that you have. So by doing that, you have increased your profitability and you have also delivered a better customer experience. Customers will like that option. Why? Because they will have one renewal event and one budget preparation per year and one contract number to manage to manage all of their licenses and subscriptions. Then think about cloud solutions. And our cloud solutions are great because they deliver the same values as any other solution that is with the hardware. So they deliver the same values and it is delivered totally from the cloud, and it is easy to deploy and easy to manage, and it is a cost effective. So if your customers are interested to deploy a cloud solution, then please get in touch with us and we will help you position that for your customer. Then the third pillar, automation. And what we want to do here is we want to automate the end-to-end renewal process. So ideally, we want you to send automatic notifications to your customers with the contract details and the expiry date and the auto quote. And this is a great way. Why? Because it will help you become more efficient and more productive once you put that engine in place. And whenever we are talking about the sub 10K or sub 15K, we know that these are the most challenging opportunities because sometimes they are too small to track. So if we have an automated engine that informs the customer that they have something expiring very soon, you have saved time, you have saved cost, and you have delivered a better customer experience by informing your customer that they have something upcoming for renewal, so they won't forget about it, and you will ensure that the renewal PO or purchase order will be placed before the expiry date. Then a third option, which is the Lifecycle Advantage. This is a free program from Cisco. If you haven't heard about this program, please feel free to engage with us and with the Comstore. And we are more than happy to set up a session with our BDM to take you through the tool and the value. And this is very similar to what I have mentioning. So it will help you deliver those automated notifications to the customers with the auto quote, and you will be able to manage everything through one platform. Then also stay tuned for Comstore's automated platform, Partner View. This is going to be launched very soon in Middle East and Africa, so stay tuned for that. And automation in general will help you deliver a better customer experience, will help you become more efficient, and will increase your renewal rate. Then the fourth pillar, build a renewal practice. And security here is different from the rest of the architectures, okay? So how you will need to understand the business, you need to understand which products that are critical to renew on time and which ones are the most urgent to be think about. So for example, email security and web security, those whenever they expire, the customer can see the impact immediately. So it's always best to renew these products on time and to notify your customers a way ahead before the expiry date, in order to make sure that they are aware of the expiration and they have received the offer, and they will be able to raise the PO for you, and therefore we will generate the new contracts and the new licenses for your customer. If you're not a CX specialized partner, then start thinking about that. Try to get the customer experience specialization or the advanced specializations, as this will help you develop and enhance your customer success practice, drive more recurrent revenue, and earn more rebates. And become an expert in delivering security complex solutions and boost your profits by earning extra bonus with the Master Security Specialization. So to summarize this, if you're not a specialized partner, try to get that as soon as possible for you to earn more rebates and for you to enhance and develop your customer success practice. Now let's go and see how to increase your profits and when to engage on a security renewal opportunity. But before that, I would like to take you through the total security license renewal opportunity for Middle East and Africa. And we have 153 million of GPL for Middle East and Africa. 86% of that number sits within the partners from this event today. Okay, so there is a lot of opportunities for us to chase. There is a lot of opportunities for us to close. So let's make sure that we capture all of them. Let's make sure that we have a renewal practice for us to not lose any opportunity. Then another thing that I wanted to bring your attention to is that 27 million of GPL worth for the Firepower ASA licenses renewals for this year. And of course, these type of licenses are no longer renewable because the hardware is coming to an end of support, or it is already an end of support. So the solution here is that you need to position a new firewall for your customers, which is the FTD firewall. And for you to do that, of course, it will increase your profit because you are not selling just a license here, but you're selling a new product, a new hardware, a new license, and a new service on top of that. Of course, most of you right now will question that, okay, we have the supply chain challenges these days, so how do we position that to our customers? We do have some solutions or ways to mitigate that situation for the customer, and I will wait for the slide because I have one that is dedicated for you. But for now, I just want you to look at the Firepower ASA licenses that you have for this year and for the next year, and start engaging with your customers in advance and start working on the FTD replacement. 45% is our average renewal rate in Middle East and Africa. And I also want to highlight to you that our best performing region in MER, they have 70% of in-quarter renewal rate on the security license renewals. So for us to be able to reach to that percentage, and just to let you know that there are some partners actually in Middle East and Africa, which they have 70% of in-quarter renewals rate. How do they do that? Because they follow the renewal strategy that we were just talking about, by aligning with the right team, by asking the right questions, by having access to the renewal data, with automation, and of course, with customer success specialization. Now, simplify your renewals, and the right place to see your renewal pipeline, as I mentioned, is Cisco Ready for Partners and PXP, Partner Experience Platform, the tool that is replacing Total Partner View or TPV. So these two tools will provide you with business insights and analytics to help you close deals successfully and deliver better business outcomes. So if you don't know how to use these tools, please reach out to us and to Comstore, and we are more than happy to set up a session with you. And we will be able to show you how you can find your pipeline and where are your biggest opportunities and what you should do next. Now let's go and see what are the ways to increase your profitability. So whenever we are talking about the security renewal, it means that we are talking about a subscription or a license. So whenever you see that you have an a la carte opportunity, the first question that you need to ask yourself, is this something that I can turn to an enterprise agreement? If yes, then let's do that. And this will give a lot of value to the customer and for you as a partner as well, because enterprise agreements are easy to buy. With financial predictability, whenever the customer consumes more licenses, the customer will know how much they are going to pay, because we fix the price for that entire EA term. Then it's also work with the buy more and save more model. So if they ask for more products, they will get better GPL and better pricing and an attractive discount on top of that. Then the enterprise agreement are also easy to consume with true forward and on-demand deployment at their hands at any time. And it's also easy to manage. So you will have a single start date and single end date and a single contract, a single place to manage all of the licenses and the subscriptions, which means less work and ease of operation from a license management point of view. For you as a partner, you will have a price protection. So once you sign an EA with a customer, you will get the same unit price. And of course, the enterprise agreement are bigger opportunities. They start with a 100K net, okay? And minimum is the 3 years term. So usually it's a 3 years or a 5 years. So it is a bigger opportunity for you. Then yearly throw forwards. Whenever the customer consumes more, it means more for your pocket as well. And if you help your customers with the adoptions, then you will be earning the lifecycle incentive. So if you're not able to sell an enterprise agreement, let's also see this scenario. There's something very similar that you can do to the enterprise agreement is through the co-termination and the consolidation of contracts. So again, by reviewing the install base of the customer, try to understand how many renewal expiry dates do they have per that year, and discuss with your customer if they would like to combine everything into one single end date and one single contract, because that will clean their install base and it will make it easier for them to manage all their licenses at one place. And also they will have one renewal event per year. And for you as a partner, you will increase your profitability because selling more than 12 months contract is, of course, more expensive than a 12 months contract. Then, of course, we spoke about the firewall migration, the Firepower ASAs to FTD. And here, again, you will be asking me, what about the supply chain challenges that we have today? And of course, there is like a huge lead time before we ship that product to the customer. So what do we do to mitigate that situation? So if you provide us with a Cisco purchase order for the new FTD hardware and a license, then we are more than happy to support you with a temporary license for your customer on that Firepower ASA until that hardware is shipped to your customer. So the customer is not exposed to any security threats and they don't go unprotected. Okay, so that's an option. Again, I want to call out that you need the Cisco purchase order. As soon as you have that, please get in touch with Comstore and with Cisco, and we will be more than happy to support you with a temporary license. Then if your customers are using the Firepower ASAs as a VPN, then try to see with your customer if they would like to replace that with Duo. If it's an option, then why not? Of course, you will always need to qualify all the requirements and to see if this is really an option for your customer. Then Duo could be a great option. So if all of I've mentioned is not an option for the customer, then start thinking about the virtual FTD. So whenever you have a FTD that is purchased and it is coming on the way to your customers, then try to install the virtual FTD on the virtual environment for the customer. And then when the hardware arrives to your customer, that will need to be implemented on the hardware again. Now, the virtual FTD, it comes with a cost, so it's not for free. Try to qualify all the requirements with the customers and see if that is an option that they would like to opt for. Then another great way to upsell your security opportunity is with AMP. And of course, what is better than email security and web security to upsell AMP with? So I'm just going to give you an example. If email and web security are giving you or are giving to the customer a 100%, sorry, I'm going to repeat that. 3, 2, 1. So upselling with AMP and email security and web security are great products to upsell AMP with. And I'm just going to give you an example. If email security and web security provides customers with 99% protection, then adding AMP will provide that 100% protection to the customer's environment. The AMP provides protection against advanced and sophisticated malwares, okay? And the greatest product to sell AMP with is email security and web security. So whenever you see these SKUs please proactively add the AMP on top of that and sell it to the customers. And of course, we will be supporting you on that by providing the right people and the right expertise to pitch that product to the customers, to help you with the quotation as well, and make sure that you will deliver a successful deal to your customer. Last but not least, the Firepower as well is a great product that the AMP or Advanced Malware Protection work with. So if your customer is using the Firepower as an API, 3, 2, 1. So the Firepower is another product that AMP or Advanced Malware Protection work greatly with. So if your customer is using the IPS with the Firepower or URL filtering, then try to add AMP as an additional feature to provide that comprehensive solution to your customer and that comprehensive protection for them. Then let's also not forget to leverage the Cisco SecureX that connects Cisco integrated security portfolio and with other third-party security tools for better visibility, better automation, and reduced complexity. And also earn rebates with the SecureX through the VIP and life cycle incentive. So as soon as you activate that for the customer, you will start earning rebates on the life cycle incentive. Here, I would like to take you through an example for an enterprise agreement and how you can find those opportunities. So imagine that you have downloaded the report from PXP or Cisco Ready, and the first thing that you need to do is to organize the data by the customer and to try to understand how many products each customer has. And I have here like 2 examples. So customer number 1, you can see here. So the minimum requirement when it comes to enterprise agreements is 2 products, right? 2 security products and a minimum of 100K net. So in customer A, you can see that they have 3 products. So they have the Firepower, they have ICE, and they have AnyConnect. And the total opportunity is 221K. Then this is definitely an enterprise agreement opportunity. So if you want to further qualify that, engage with the enterprise agreement Cisco team or the Comstore representative, and they will help you with the quotation and with the proposal. And if there is a workshop that they need to do with a customer, then we will be supportive on that. Then customer number B or customer B, they have also 3 products. Okay, they also have Firepower, they have ICE, and they have AnyConnect. However, the total amount of opportunity is 57K. And I wanted to bring this example to you. Why? Because I wanted you to look at the term of that opportunity as well. So you can see here that the customer, all of their licenses, they are a 1-year term. So they have purchased in 2021 and they are all expiring in 2022. Now, if you turn this deal into 3 years opportunity, then you will have more than 57K. And that will qualify this opportunity to an enterprise agreement. So the main message here is that don't just look at the 3 years and the 5 years opportunities that you have in the pipeline, but look also at the 1-year opportunities, because if you turn those into 3 years, then you can get a net of 100K, which is the minimum for an enterprise agreement, and then you can position that to your customers. Now, when should you start a security renewal? We recommend you that you engage 5 to 6 quarters in advance for public sector customers. We recommend you to engage 3 to 4 quarters in advance for enterprise customers and 2 quarters in advance for commercial and small customers. And why we want you to do that is, again, because we want you to check if the customer has implemented the solution, if they are using it to its full potential, if there isn't any risk for the renewal to happen before the expiry date. And also, don't forget that public sector opportunities, usually they are the longest opportunities in terms of procurement process, and they usually go with an RFP and public tenders. So usually they take more time than enterprise and commercial. And in Middle East and Africa, minimum is a 12 months for public sector opportunities. So engage in advance, make sure that you will secure your opportunity and you won't expose the customer to any risks. Now, with security opportunities, of course, you will have some rewards, and I want to show you how you can earn more on the security renewals through the VIP annuity. So I'm sure that most of you have already heard about the VIP annuity incentive. So you will have a base payout of 2% of the total contract value paid on a monthly basis over the contract period. Then you will have up to 7% on renewing virtual and containerized firewall. The rest remains at 2%, so the same. However, the latest addition here is Kena Security. All right. So you can check this incentive and you can track your rebates on PXP tool. If you have any questions on how to do that, please feel free to reach out to us and to Comstore, and we will provide you with more information and with guidance to understand a little bit more about this incentive and how you can track it on PXP. So why security renewal is important? So for you as a partner, security renewal opportunity is important for you because you will achieve greater profitable growth through incentives and rewards from Cisco, as well as having the opportunity to upsell your customers and cross-sell. Why? Because here at Cisco, we have a layered security approach to provide a comprehensive solution to our customers. As I mentioned before, and I'm going to bring the example of AMP. So email security, for example, it provides a 99% protection. However, if we add another layer with AMP, then we will make sure that the customer is 100% secured, and they are also protected from those very advanced malware and those sophisticated ones that they might attack your customers. Then the other thing is increasing customer loyalty by protecting your customers and prevent breaches. And think about a bank, for an example. So an expired license for a bank, it means they will expose their clients and reputation to risks if they don't renew. And they can get breached and become... Okay, sorry, I'm going to repeat that. 3, 2, 1. So increase your customer loyalty by protecting your customers and prevent breaches. And think about a bank as an example, okay? An expired license for a bank or an expired subscriptions means that they are exposing their clients and their reputation to risks by getting breaches. So don't allow that to happen. Protect your customers today for them to choose you as their partner in the future. So whenever they are thinking about buying a new solution, they will think about you as a partner because you are their trusted advisor. The security renewals will also provide you with the opportunity to grow and differentiate your business by showing value and adopt the lifecycle approach. So understand your customers' future security plans and act accordingly to respond to customer requirements and at the same time increasing your profitability. From today's session, if I want you to remember something, this is the points that I want you to remember. So to be successful, follow our renewal strategy for the security renewals and build your renewal practice. Try to understand your customer install base and see if you can position enterprise agreements. If you cannot, then think about co-termination or consolidation of contracts. Then also think about the automation in order to deliver those automated notifications to your customers with the auto quote, with the contract information, so that the customer is aware that there is a renewal event happening very soon. Increase your profitability by offering value solutions to the customer. By understanding the customer's install base and their security posture, you will be able to understand if you can upsell something more or cross-sell a new product that the customer could benefit from. Then partner with Cisco and with the Comstore renewals team. These two teams, they will help you along your journey. They will provide you with all the information that you need and with the quotes, and will support you until the end and until you book that opportunity. Then specialization is a key for more rebates. And as I mentioned, if you are not CX specialized, then think about this as soon as possible. And then start also thinking about the advanced security architecture specialization to earn more rebates and bonuses. Leverage the VIP annuity and the lifecycle incentives, and also provide your feedback. So we don't want just the good feedback, but even the bad feedbacks. If we lose something, for example, to another vendor, then please provide that feedback for us, because we want to know and we want to improve our products so that we can help our customers in the future and make sure that we respond to our customers' requirements. So thank you very much. This is everything from me today. I hope this session was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to come back to us here at Cisco and to Comstore's team. We will be able to support you. And also don't forget that you will have a quiz based on this session. Please take an action on that, and best of luck to everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, Omaima, for that. Sabrina, did you get all the minutes of when the edits have to be done?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Okay, perfect.
Apologies, Sabrina. I
Also,
did make some mistakes in the middle, so I'll give you